In this tutorial, we're going to go over Unit 3, Lesson 12, Sprite Movement. From Canvas, choose the overview page for Lesson 12 for Sprite Movement. On the overview page here, you are going to learn how to use the counter pattern to increase or decrease sprite properties to make them move in a specific way. So you're going to read through this page, then click Next. In this lesson, you need to read through this information on the counter pattern. This is new code right here, where you have x equals x plus 1. You're going to learn how to use this code in code.org to create movement of your animated sprite. Click Next. Watch the video on animating sprites. This specific video will go over the counter pattern and how it's used. After watching the video, click Next. And then you have a lesson page here on the counter pattern that you need to go through and read. In here, it will show you how you're going to use this counter pattern block to create movement within the draw function right here. As you can see, you have these three characters, the rabbit, the hippo, and the pig, moving across this page. Each one of these blocks here that I'm pointing at is that counter pattern. And then read through the rest of this where it talks about different ways to use the counter pattern. After you've read through that, click Next. There's also debugging with watchers that you can read through this page about how to use watchers. Then click Next. Now here is our assignment page. So you would click Sprite Movement and you would make a copy of this assignment. Once you're at the assignment page, you can see that it's the same document that we've been using for everything. So you're going to be going through skill building, level 3, level 4, level 5, your practice, choosing one at level 7, your assessment, choosing, this is level 8, and then you have challenges that you either are going to choose A or B. Now we are in Lesson 12 on code.org, Unit 3. This is Sprite Movement. So there are a total of 9 levels. Level 1 runs you through again what is the counter pattern and how to use it. So you can see in this one here, as I click Run, it is increasing that value by 1. So I got my counter. It says my counter starts at 0. My counter, each time it just increases when this draw function runs, it increases that counter by 1, just as you can see that how that works. Go to level 2 at the top. Here's the video that we had in Canvas. You can watch this again to go over what is the counter pattern and how does it move sprites across the screen. You can click Continue to go to level 3. So level 3, according to our handout, is the first activity that we need to do with Sprite Movement. As you can see to the upper right, you've got the airplane moving to the right and the spaceship going straight up. If we run this, it says run the code. You can see the spaceship is moving up, but the airplane needs to move to the right. So using the information in this draw function, you need to create code that will move the airplane to the right. Once you're done with that, and that the airplane and the spaceship are moving, then you will need to click your share button, get that share code like we've always showed you how to do this, and then paste it into your assignment. And make sure you hit enter to make it an active link. Then you would go to level 4. Level 4, you need to make the fly, just like it shows here on the left, you need to make that fly move to the left. So you're going to click Run, and the fly is just there. So you're going to need to add in to your code right in the draw function you need to add in the counter pattern. So you can go back to the previous assignment and go see how you use the counter pattern there to make the airplane go to the right, and you could use that same code to make the fly go to the left. You would just do the opposite. Again, go back and watch the video if you have any questions. You can also click Help and Tips, and there's the video again right here that you can watch. Here's information on the counter pattern, okay, if you want to look at that. And there's information on the draw loop, how that draw loop works, and how Sprite, and the animation tab. So all of this is here for you underneath Help and Tips. Make sure that you definitely watch that animating sprites. It's going to help you. Once you have level 4 done and you have the fly moving to the left, then that activity level is complete. So again, you would click the share button and then copy that and paste it into your assignment. Then you go to level 5. Level 5 wants you to get the mouse to move diagonal. Okay, so you click run and you see the mouse is moving down. Well, you need to get that to move diagonal. So something needs to happen with the mouse moving in the X direction. It's already moving in the Y direction. It's moving down. So if you look at line 7 here, mouse plus Y equals mouse plus Y plus 2. It's telling that counter pattern is telling the mouse to move down by 2, by plus 2. So to make it go up, I could change this plus 2 to a minus 2, and it would make my mouse go up. So you need to figure out the counter pattern for mouse.x, what that counter pattern would be, and add it here into this draw function. Once you've done that and you've got your mouse moving diagonal, then you would click your share button, copy the code, the link, copy the link, and paste that link into your assignment. Then you would go to level 6. Level 6 is a quiz. On here, we do not ask you to do the quiz for your assignment, but you can. So it's just a prediction on what do you think the answer would be once you read through this code. I will give you a hint. This actual quiz problem is on a quiz in this unit. So you might want to try to answer that. Then go to 7. And on 7, it says choose one. So either choose spinning, where you're going to make the pan spin using the counter pattern, or choose B, which you're going to make the motorcycle go in the other direction, in the same direction that it's facing, that it's moving, or you're going to do the gears and make them rotate together, all using the counter pattern. So you can look at these, open them up, and then you can decide which one you want to do. When you've completed one, then just remember whichever one you choose, at the end, when you're done and it looks like the picture to the upper right, that you need to click that share button, copy your link, and then paste it over into your assignment. Then go to number 8. Number 8 is a fish animation, so I'm going to pull this down so that you can see this animation here. It says using the counter pattern, make all 3 fish move as in the image to the right. The blue fish should move the fastest and the green fish should move the slowest. So when I run this, right now only the orange fish is moving. So you want to leave the orange fish alone. You want to get the blue fish to move the fastest and the green fish to move slower than the orange fish. So you can see, if you look in the draw function right here, I'll give you one hint. Here is your counter pattern for the orange fish. So using this same counter pattern or code that you see here for the orange fish, you can replicate that and change your numbers at the end to make the blue fish go faster and the green fish go slower. So once you have that complete, and it looks like the picture here to the upper right, again, click your share button, copy your link, and paste it into your assignment. And then go to number 9. And level 9, you either choose A or B. We never choose free play. That's not a choice. So this one is more fish, make the fish wiggle as they move. So you got your fish already moving. You want to make them wiggle, or you can add bubbles that rise to the surface using a counter pattern. So you can choose A or B. Choose one of those challenge activities. Whichever one you choose, make sure when it's complete that you click the share button and then get that code and paste it, the link, and paste it into the challenge here. And once you're done, that is all that is required of Lesson 12, Sprite Movement. Again, I would recommend that if you're having a problem and don't quite understand how to use the counter pattern, go back to level 2 here and watch this video again. And that is it for Lesson 12.